Yes, hi, hello. I just finished actually filming my talking portion for last week's video. Today is August 9th, and I swear, every time I film a video, this doggy of my neighbor is like always barking. If I'm here around this time cooking, I don't hear a single thing. But once I turn on the camera, he just starts yapping. But anyway, the agenda for today's video, I did mention like last week that this week hasn't been anything eventful. However, that's fine. So I'm, instead of like doing a reset video for you guys, I'm just going to insert it into this weekly vlog because, ta-jan! It's my scrap basket and it's basically almost empty. So it's the middle of the third quarter of the year, so I still have like a month and a half left to use up all of these scraps that I have left here, and it's basically just these things. This I just added. I was planning on actually like doing like mystery bundle journaling kits for cheaps. These are actually from my stash, and I was planning on doing some sort of like a mystery bundle journaling of random things and scraps that people can try out if they're journaling for the first time, and to not like buy a full pack of sticky notes or sticker sheets or like sticker flakes that are like a lot and they won't use up, which is a mistake on my part when I started journaling and like bullet journaling in general or like creative journaling and such. And I bought a bunch of like paper, decorative paper for my journaling, and I started doing that or like buying stuff 2020, and it's the middle of 2023 now, and I still have a bunch of this, like a box full of like paper scraps and such, and I don't know if people would avail this. I'm not sure, so I'm like thinking about it and wondering if like people would like that or not. So that's just a sample of what's inside. Everything is like almost the same, but also like some of it are different, so it's like a gacha pack but for journaling. And I have seen a lot of those mystery boxes or mystery packs of stationery selling for quite a high price on Shopee, and it's mostly for like vintage aesthetic journaling. So I don't know basically what to do. So that's like in the drawing room for the moment, but we're going to fill this box up. I actually have these are like the random scraps that I have pulled out here and there, not from this box but from other boxes that I would like to use up immediate or like for this whole week. These are mostly stickers and a few scraps here and there, and I have been loving the system wherein I fill out my box first, this one, and then every week, like on the weekend, I will pull out stuff from this box, and I'm going to fill out the small one to keep beside my bed whenever I'm journaling. I swear this dog is behind me. But I have to move on because I need to film something for today before I get busy on the weekend. So yeah, I have this one by my bedside, so I won't be touching this anymore because that's already set for different projects throughout the week. I do have these are all of the prints that I have left. They're mostly Vanguard prints left here. Only some are like from Genshin. I still have a bit for Genshin, but I haven't like cut them out yet. And also these are all of the sticker flakes that I want to use up for the quarter. I'm not going to pressure myself to use this up because that's from another month's challenge, and these are all of the other scraps. So basically this was full. The beginning of the year, this was so full, and now I just keep like sticky notes and sticky tags there just to keep them in one place. And also this one, my challenge for like this quarter was to use up all of my stickers that are this way, the alpha stickers, and I am starting to actually just chuck some of these, like for example when there are like only a few usable left, like I don't usually use like the J's, the B's, the F or the Q's. I just decide to like let them go because I don't want to force myself to use stuff that I don't care for anymore or need. So I'm still working on that. I'm hoping that by the end of this quarter I will get to use up half of the stack that I have here. So what I'm going to be adding to this box is actually onto my side. I don't know if I could fit it in frame, but I do have, let me move the box for now. I do have a big box here. Ugh, it's heavy. This is a box for like headphones of my brother, and this box is very heavy and durable, but it houses all of the stuff that I don't use immediately. So it's mostly cardboard that I've been hoarding, and some I think I'm going to just chuck because I don't want to use them anymore. So I am going to quickly speed this up and check to see what I'm going to use, what I'm going to throw away, and yeah, I will talk after I organize these stuff. So that is as much as I got from the other box. I did not realize that I still have like drawings, like old drawings of mine here, and also a bunch of like printouts from Haikyuu and like manga printouts and such. So I'm going to be using those in some spreads soon, or like, yeah, soon. I also have like photos of like Bungo Stray Dogs, Soul Eater, Black Clover, and Hanako-san, and a lot of like, I even drew this years ago when I started anime journaling. It's fun. So yeah, I added those just to like see if I'm going to use them or not. I also have these. I'm going to use one of those if I can. These ones. And to think, look, I should have like placed a before and after for this, but this is like my magazine clippings pouch, and I used to have a lot of this in here. I also have like pre-made collages that I did. These were supposed to be for like my journal covers that I never used. I think I only used my Marius one for Marius' birthday. So I have here Vin, Luke, and Artem. I might use them for some other time. I also have here a bunch of sticker paper that I don't know if I'm going to use. A lot of these are like blank, like sarin wraps and such. I'm going to save this for like spooky season. And a bunch of my like leftovers here are like for very specific spooky season or holidays, like these ones. So I'm not going to be touching those until like December, of course. And I also have this one, I think. Yeah, I'm going to try to use this. And see, it's very specific to a holiday, so that's why I have a ton of stuff here that I have yet to use up because it's not the time of year yet. So yeah, those are the only things that I'm going to be getting here. I want to use this, but I also don't want to use it because these are like flyers from Sifdeck, which is like our aquaculture department. And I have memories with Sifdeck. Sifdeck is one of the places where we did our research for our undergraduate studies and such. So this one, I basically collected a bunch of like Vanguard stuff in here. I think I have something in mind for these, so I'm not going to be mixing this with this in case I am not going to be doing this project just yet. So yeah, it still fits like a glove, even though I did add a bunch of like cardboards there and also like a few journaling cards that I printed out years ago. So yeah, that is the update for my reset for today, and I will update you with some other stuff that is going on in the week if ever something comes up, because I'm very annoyed with this dog now. So yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. Hello friends, welcome to this week's talking portion of Cozy and Chaos, and it's a bit different because as you can see from what I'm showing you right now, I have already finished the spread. So the reason why I made this in my own time without the camera on is because I kind of burnt my hand actually while making like the stuffing or the filling for our burrito yesterday, and so I have a very huge blister on my hand. TMI, I'm sorry, but I don't want to show that on camera, so that's why I decided to just make the spread and talk about it. Basically, only a few things happened within the week that I have not shown in like the previous clips to this video. One of them is actually before I went out to like jogging in the morning on Saturday. I do have clips of that morning walk. We went over a bridge going to a port of some sort and go back. It was a lovely morning, but I woke up a bit too early during that Saturday, and it was 4:30 a.m. I think. There was not much sunlight out yet, so my brother and I decided to like wait for another hour or two before going out, just so we won't be it won't be too dark outside. So I decided, why not just play Genshin to kill time. I was just doing my commissions, and after that I found out that I have like a 10 pull available. So I was at pity 10 when I got the C4 Wanderer that Roy gave me last week. And I was like, why don't I just build pity? I don't have a plan to pull for either Yelan or Linny for the next 4.0 update, which is tomorrow. As I'm filming this, today is Tuesday, August 15th. And so I decided to like, why not just build pity? And as soon as I pulled, I actually landed a 5-star. So I ran to my brother who was still half asleep, and then we were like, who am I going to get? Because I'm at 50-50. And if it is like C5 Scara or Wanderer, then why not, right? However, it was a different C5. I actually lost 50-50 and got C5 catching instead, which I sadly benched like so many months ago, ever since Raiden Shogun came out, and like the Electro element is not really that buffed except when Raiden and Cookie came out. So I think catching is like kind of out of date unless you are like a simp or something. But catching was like really my first like 5-star DPS, if I'm being honest. However, I benched him long ago ever since I got the characters that I wanted. So yeah, C5 catching. She's like back to back who will be my first C6 5-star alongside Chi-Chi. However, I do really wish that if ever I will get a C6, it would be Chi-Chi. So yeah, so that's one story. Another story for that is not included in the clips is that I was focusing more on like reading House of Leaves, which is going to be my reading vlog. So a little bit of spoiler, I have finished it. And I'm going to be filming my final thoughts on this after filming this video for you guys, and I am hoping to get that video up on the weekend if I could finish editing it. I did finish editing the first part of the like reading it, my initial reactions to it and all of that stuff, and so I am quite excited because I finally finished it, and I'm going to be moving on to a new book and hopefully another anime, because I really want to like continue watching an anime. I haven't touched one since like the first few days of August. I do have a challenge still ongoing with like my best friend choosing what anime I'm going to watch for the month of August, and I haven't touched her list in like a week or so, so I have to get on that. And also physical therapy. Yeah, I have been going to like a private physical therapist ever since I went to a neurologist. It isn't that what do you call that, serious. It's just minor posture change because my back is hurting, something like that. But I have been sleeping quite well ever since that physical therapy session. I did have like my second session last week, or the week that this in, and it was fine. It's nice. They're pretty good and nice people and very attentive, and they are actually my schoolmates from high school. They are like 2 years ahead of me, so we kind of bonded a bit over that. And also they watch anime. They found my Nishinoya sticker that I placed on my alcohol bottle, and they saw that and they're like, oh, you should also watch anime. So yeah. And then at the weekend, like Sunday, it was like, it's still ongoing now as I'm filming this, I believe, the Pokemon Championships, World Championship celebration. Pokemon Go has a similar like celebration event sort of situation wherein a lot of like Pokemon are spawning in the wild, and I did not realize this actually. We went out early morning Sunday around 5-ish a.m. or was it? Oh, it was 4 a.m. or 4:30 when we left to get our blood work done. And so we were waiting for like when the stores were open, the restaurants will open for our breakfast, and I was playing Pokemon Go. Within like 20 minutes, I have found 3 shinies, a shiny Drillbur, a shiny Lickitung, and a shiny Meditite, which is kind of wild because I wasn't expecting it at first, but the fact that it is like very close to each other, like within the span of like less than 20 minutes, I got 3 shinies. However, it did cost me my community day luck because it is also Froakie community day. I really love shiny Greninja, and I told myself that well, it was 2 p.m. like the start of the community day event was 2 p.m. and it was already the time when we were going home. So I was like, I will just put up incense. I prayed that I get at least 1 shiny Froakie just to get a shiny Greninja because it's just for collection's sake. I got 5, which is not good but also not bad. It could have been worse. It could have been like 2 or 3 only. But I do have like an almost perfect, not shiny, but an almost perfect IV Greninja, which I can power up to be more competitive, so to speak. So that's exciting. And also, if you haven't noticed, actually, I did change a bit the intro and outro sequence for my videos. I really like how these turn out, actually. They are basically templates on Canva that I have found that are free, and only tweak a little bit of like maybe color, not necessarily color, but more of like the font. I tweak the font style, I tweak the timing of the letters and such, and also added music in Vllo video editor app, and I am really liking it so far. I hope it is okay. It feels more of like my vibe compared to like the yellow screen that I usually have previous to this video, or like these videos that I have posted recently. And I really like the more cool tones, like the more of like the blues, the dark blues and the browns. That speaks to me more. I find it more appealing for my aesthetic and my style to go for like the dark blues and the browns and the golds. So yeah, I hope you also find it better compared to the previous one. And do let me know what you think down in the comments. And basically that's all that I have done for the week. I do have like some other things in the works in the background that I can't tell right now. Like for example, the reading vlog, which is like for the weekend. I hope you like, if you're watching this, I hope you look forward to that because I'm kind of excited for it, but also kind of so done with it. So yeah, that's one. And I'm also planning on filming a few stuff here and there that are not my usual stuff. And yeah, I hope you look forward to those in the future. And in any case, thank you so much for 200 subscribers here on YouTube. I am very like, I was very happy when I found like viewed my, I don't usually track my follower count in social media anymore. I used to do that in Instagram, but I'm like, meh, it doesn't matter. It's a matter of like doing what you love and finding people that also has the same interest with you. So yeah, when I like log into like my YouTube studio just to check on my videos and schedules, I found over 200 subscribers. So like very much thank you, each and every one of you who are watching. And if you're not subscribed yet, I hope you do. We could hang out more here. I post videos every week. So yeah, thank you so much again for watching and for hanging out with me this week. And I will see you in the next one. So until then guys, take care and bye.